Good evening and welcome to tonight's City Council Municipal Authority. It is October 4th, 2022 at 7 p.m. We are here in our council chambers, which is in Centennial Building, 12 South 5th Street in the amazing city of Yukon, Oklahoma. Tonight we'll begin with our invocation with Pastor Woody Burpo from Family Church. Will you please stand?
Let's pray. Lord, thank you for today. Thank you for all of the many blessings. Thank you for an incredible city that we get to live in. Thank you for all of these council members and other members, God, that lead in such a great way. God, we do pray for your blessing and your hand of provision on all of the city, the businesses, the schools, everything that is required, God, all of the things. Pray that you'd bless it and that your hand would be upon it, God. Pray that you'd bless this meeting and pray that things would get accomplished and things would be done smoothly. And we'll give you all the praise for it in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Pastor Burpo, and thank you, Jerry Stafford, for being willing to step in. We appreciate it. All right, let's have roll call.
Selby,
Yes, here.
Wooten,
Here.
Yonda,
Here.
Gilliland,
Here.
Zimmerman.
Here.
Right, at this time, we have a presentation to make. It's this time of year that from October 11th to November 11th, we recognize our veterans, and we have Veterans Appreciation Month. If you've noticed today, I think they finished hanging all the banners on Main Street. Go up and down the road and look at all the people that we're honoring this month and all those that aren't up there that have served to keep our freedom here. So at this time, Mr. Caccini, Mr. Stafford, do you want to come up? Vicki, do you want to come up? Okay. Kay? Okay. I'd like to thank Kay Casper, one who spearheaded this and all the work that she and Vicki Davis have put into it, and Andrea. Whereas it is the honor of the city of Yukon and its citizens to recognize our armed forces veterans who have sacrificed and in many instances paid the ultimate price for our freedom. And whereas thousands of brave Americans served our country with courage, honor, and valor, and whereas we, along with the million of other Americans, can attest to the importance of their sacrifices and their contributions for our freedom and security. Whereas the citizens of Yukon will always remember and pay homage to our military community, both active and inactive, for their contribution, dedication, and commitment to the cause of our freedom. And whereas in honor of these dedicated men and women, we pledge our continued defense of our nation so that their sacrifice will stand before the entire world as a tribute to the spirit and determination of a people dedicated to the principles of freedom and democracy. And now, therefore, I, Shelley Selby, Mayor of Yukon, Oklahoma, do hereby proclaim October 11th through November 11th as Veterans Appreciation Month in the city of Yukon, Oklahoma, and encourage all citizens to honor and thank our veterans for all they've given in service to this country, and to remember the heroes who gave the ultimate sacrifice and those who are and were missing in action or prisoners of war. Given under my hand and seal of the city of Yukon this 4th day of October 22nd, 2022.
I want to say thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, you hold it. All right, we'd also like to announce that, and I'm going to take this back because on Saturday at 10 o'clock, we will have a program that will honor our veterans, and we will announce our flags being there, and we'll have a tribute, we'll have some special guests, some special speakers, and we will again proclaim this. So come out Saturday at the Veterans Museum right there on Main Street in Garth Brooks, 10 o'clock. Okay, thank you both.
Thank you.
All right, we are going to move our visitors section to the end, and we will now recess as Yukon City Council and reconvene as the Yukon Municipal Authority. Item 1A, YMA consent docket. This item is placed on the agenda so the Yukon Municipal Authority, by unanimous consent, can designate those routine items they wish to be approved by one motion. If an item does not meet with the approval of all authority members, that item will be heard in regular order. The city manager recommends a motion to approve A, the minutes of the regular meeting of September 20th, 2022. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, let's vote, please.
Selby,
Yes.
Yonda,
Yes.
Wooten,
Yes.
Zimmerman,
Yes.
Gilliland.
Yes.
We'll now adjourn as YMA and reconvene as the Yukon City Council. Item 1, consent docket. This item is placed on the agenda so the City Council, by unanimous consent, can designate those routine items they wish to be approved by one motion. If an item does not meet with the approval of all council members, that item will be heard in regular order. The city manager recommends a motion that will approve A, the minutes of the regular meeting of September 20th, 2022, B, payment of material claims in the amount of $1,260,747.08, C, designating the items on the attached list from the Technology Department as surplus and authorizing their sale, trade, donation, or disposal, D, the renewal of the existing contract with Yukon Public School District to provide 4 school resource officers for the contract term of July 1st through 2022 through June 30th, 2023 for the sum of $300,000. E, an agreement renewal with the Yukon Horseshoe Club for use of the Yukon City Park Horseshoe Facility with horseshoe activities for the term of October 4th, 2022 through October 3rd, 2023. F, an agreement renewal with the Central Oklahoma RC Club for the use of Taylor Park RC Raceway for the term of October 4th, 2022 through October 3rd, 2023. G, an agreement renewal with the Yukon BMX for the use of Taylor Park BMX track for the term of October 4th, 2022 through October 3rd, 2023. H, an agreement renewal with the Yukon Soccer Club to continue their use of Ranchwood Park and Taylor Park for Yukon Youth Soccer for the term of October 4th, 2022 through October 3rd, 2023. I, an agreement renewal with the Yukon Christian Athletic Association for the use of Hillcrest Park softball field for the term of October 4th, 2022 through October 3rd, 2023. And J, setting the date for the next regular council meeting for October 18th, 2022, 7 p.m. in the council chambers of the Centennial Building, 12 South 5th Street. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any discussion? Let's vote, please.
Zimmerman,
Yes.
Yonda,
Yes.
Wooten,
Yes.
Gilliland,
Yes.
Selby.
Yes. Item 2, reports of boards, commission, and city officials. Ms. Kretschmar, do you have anything?
Yes, ma'am. I would like to give a report on some of our projects. In development services and administration, we are working on multiple funding applications, sources through the state, county, ACOG, ARPA, and OWRB, which is the Oklahoma Water Resources Board, for street, sidewalks, water, sewer, and the wastewater treatment plant. In Parks and Recreation, we are awaiting sealed bids for the DRC partition wall, the JCG, which is the Jackie Cooper Gym wall sealer, and the disc golf course. Currently, we are installing parking lot lights at the Jackie Cooper Gym. In streets, we are working on an agreement to replace the culvert with a drainage box at Sarah and Wagner Road. That will be a agreement with Oklahoma City that will be coming to you. Sanitation is constructing a trash chute at the transfer station. Right now, we've got a problem there with a lot of trash and debris that blows around, and it's because we need to put the trash chute in there. So we are currently working on that. In the fire department, the engine rescue truck that the council approved, the truck is being finalized at the factory. So we are waiting that arrival. It was supposed to have been here in July, but we're hoping it's here by the end of October. Police, these were all included in the budget. We currently have 3 new Tahoes that are being outfitted. 5 additional Tahoes are currently being built. The radar and message speed trailer that you also approved in the budget will be delivered next week. In technology, they are upgrading outdated wireless network across the city. This includes access points at all city facilities. We are updating the city facility. We're doing a redesign and update. They are also doing a computer refresh for those turning 5 years old or more. I believe you all approved the purchase of 60 computers at our last council meeting. Network switch upgrade for multiple city facilities. And the continued expansion of installing private city-owned fiber between city facilities. And the water and sewer department, we're working on lowering the water line at 15th and Check Hall. This is due to the expansion of Hobby Lobby. We are working with Oklahoma City on that. We are using ARPA funds to do that. In park maintenance and grants, we are planting trees at Sunrise Park through a donation from a family in Tennessee. We are also preparing Freedom Trail Playground bid specs for council approval. And some upcoming projects that we are still working on is the agreement with Oklahoma City to de-annex Wilshire. Updates to the ward boundary map, that should be coming soon. It's currently being advertised. We had to advertise that for 30 days. And the fence that's going to be installed at Kimball Park along the new drainage ditch. We feel that it would be a lot safer if we put maybe a 4-foot fence up there, a wrought iron fence. So we're working on that.
Wow,
So it's busy.
that's a lot. My page is covered in notes. I think I just like a copy of yours.
Okay.
So I can read them. All right. Item 3, consider a motion to approve the labor cost for Brewer Construction Oklahoma LLC for the well line lowering located at 15th Street and Check Hall Road in the amount of $90,347.80 to be paid from American Rescue Plan Act funds using the 2020 concrete asphalt paving drainage water and sewer contract as recommended by the Public Works Director. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion? Let's vote, please.
Yonda,
Yes.
Zimmerman,
Yes.
Selby,
Yes.
Gilliland,
Yes.
Wooten,
Yes.
Item 4, consider a motion for an expenditure of funds for the replacement of the current Watchfire electronic message sign at the DRC Library in the amount of $58,815 to be paid to Metro Sign from the Technology Department 2022-2023 capital improvement budget as recommended by the Technology Director. Do I have a motion?
So moved. Second.
Any discussion?
Gary, you want to tell us a little bit about this? Well, from what I hear, it's supposed to be pretty nice.
The current sign was purchased over 8 years ago and installed, and it's no longer under warranty. The new sign, the old sign is a 19 millimeter LED sign. The new sign will be a little bit better, a little bit clearer. It'll be a 16 millimeter. They had a 10 millimeter, but they wanted another $12,000 for that. This one that we're purchasing will come with a 10-year parts and labor warranty on it. And right now the lead time on getting the sign is about 16 weeks. So it'll just basically replace the one that's there.
We talked about this earlier. Is it going to have the color component, like some of the school signs?
It's already colored.
It's colored. We
Yeah,
have the
it
one
is
we have
already
now?
colored.
Okay.
Yeah.
The ones the school have, they're just so sharp looking, so I
Yeah.
can't wait to see
Yeah.
that. Okay. Any more discussion? Let's vote, please.
Gilliland,
Yes.
Zimmerman,
Yes.
Selby,
Yes.
Wooten,
Yes.
Yonda,
Yes.
Item 5, consider a motion to approve the maintenance agreement with the Oklahoma Department of Transportation for installation of traffic signals at the intersection of State Highway 4 and State Highway 66, Yukon, Oklahoma, Canadian County, as recommended by the Assistant City Manager. Do I have a motion?
So moved?
Second.
Any discussion? Let's vote, please.
Selby,
Yes.
Zimmerman,
Yes.
Yonda,
Yes.
Gilliland,
Yes.
Wooten,
Yes.
Item 6, consider a motion to approve the purchase of a 2023 Chevrolet Tahoe for the Development Service Department in the amount of $53,707 off state contract number 0035 from the Carter Chevrolet Agency, LLC, as budgeted in the fiscal year 2022-2023 capital budget. Do I have a motion?
So move.
Second?
Any discussion?
Mitch, you want to kind of give us a rundown of what we'll do with all the vehicles and all that goes with this?
Yes, Councilman Wooten. Basically, what we do with these vehicles, we replace them and we pass them on down. Like the one I'm driving now is a 2016. It's got about 86,000. It's going to replace one that's a 2010. So we're putting them on down. The 2010 is actually used by Parks and Rec, but also it's a travel vehicle if somebody needs to go to school and stuff from City Hall. So basically, we just pass them on down where they're needed and where they can be used.
And use them till the wheels fall off?
A lot of our vehicles, the walls, yes, the wheels do fall off.
Very good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We use them, so
Very good.
Is there a time, like, how far out are these?
this one we're thinking, we got a VIN number that is probably a couple of weeks out maybe, so
Wow.
it's kind of surprising. Some of our other
Yeah.
vehicles are pushed till next year, and some of them even not gonna be able to even order them.
Yeah, that's
So.
wonderful. Okay, anybody else? Let's vote, please.
Yonda,
Yes.
Wooten,
Yes.
Zimmerman,
Yes.
Selby,
Yes.
Gilliland,
Yes.
Item 7, consider a motion to vacate an easement at Ashton Gray located at 200 North Yukon Parkway, Yukon, Oklahoma, as recommended by the Planning Commission. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Any discussion? Let's vote, please.
Selby,
Yes.
Yonda,
Yes.
Wooten,
Yes.
Gilliland,
Yes.
Zimmerman,
Yes.
Okay, at this time, we'll move to our visitor section. Do we have anyone who'd like to speak?
We have one.
Okay, I call Mr. Sandifer. Please state your name, your address. Remember that we cannot respond to what you're having to say, and you have 3 minutes. Okay.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. My name is Bill Sandifer. I live at 3909 Shandon Way. I'm here to, unfortunately, talk about the VA again. I'm kind of salute the Lieutenant Colonel that was here doing good things for the community, and maybe I'll try to make it out to Saturday to see the veterans at the park you talked about. It's always good. I've got years myself of helping veterans at a lower level. I usually do in-home care for veterans that don't have much family, or I've taken care of a Korean veteran, a Vietnam veteran, a World War II veteran. I have the Vietnam veteran. When I moved from California to here, I have him with me, and I'm here to talk about how terrible your VA system is. And unfortunately, after seeing the Lieutenant Colonel doing good stuff, I was saying that unfortunately I got to talk bad, because sometimes to get change, you have to say the stuff that's happening. And just myself, you know, and the VA clinic is in Yukon, and the doctor I had blood pressure of 116 over 110 with several risk factors of stroke, and having edema, obstructive sleep apnea, a first Gulf War veteran era, and high blood pressure, taking several blood pressure medications. I don't like talking about my health issues, but sometimes you have to point out the bad that I'm talking about with this doctor, and she shouldn't be a doctor. That I asked for a second blood pressure check after she made several errors. She let all my blood pressure medications run out. I was out of medications, and I asked for a second blood pressure check, and she denied it and threw me out of her office. And this come from writing OIG letters over the Vietnam veteran that came here with me. And he was disappointed and talked about how
You have 30 seconds.
the police department run him for warrants, and this guy had 2 surgeries outside of the VA. This guy may not live, and I'm fighting for him, and you guys all don't know me, but I'm here, and I'm going to be here every council meeting talking about how bad your VA is until you fix it. You can't throw out veterans that let them run out of medication, ignore secure messaging.
I'm sorry, your time is up.
Just to wrap this up, just because she's related to someone that knows police people in the city.
Thank you. Right, any new business?
None tonight, Madam Mayor.
Thank you. Council discussion, we'll start with Councilman Gilliland.
That was another fun Check Fest and great support and from the city and employees. It was a great time.
Okay. Councilman Zimmerman?
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, I got to talk about one of our scholar athlete recipients. Yukon had 2 this year. She's getting her award Friday night at the football game. Emily Schneider, another cross-country track girl, and I want to tell her congratulations.
Okay. Councilman Wooten?
The Czech Parade, Czech Fest was amazing. So many people showed up. It was awesome to see, just an amazing crowd. Also, happy 29th birthday, Miss Donna.
Thank you.
Oh, I didn't know it was your birthday.
Not today.
Oh,
It's already happened.
all right. Councilwoman Yonda?
Well, I want to thank everyone that participated and made the Czech Festival a great event. And then I also want to thank our veterans and also their families. And, you know, we have a lot of veterans here in Yukon that continue to serve other veterans, and they serve our community, and I just want to say thank you.
Okay. I have a few dates to give you. Chisholm Trail Festival is coming up October 15th. Also mark your calendar for October 21st. We have Movie at the Coop. October 24th, Mummy and Son Masquerade. October 25th, Spooky Senior Social. And October 29th, Spooksville. Parks and Rec Department is very, very active. I'd also like to state that the City of Yukon is in no way affiliated with the VA. But Mr. Caccini asked me if I would announce that the VA clinic, which is here in Yukon, is going to be expanding to a mega clinic within the next 2 years. All right. Czech Festival was wonderful. We had a great time. We are so honored to get to have that festival in our city. Thank you so much for coming tonight. Make the most of your tomorrow. Be kind to one another. This meeting is adjourned.